This week in school, I really learned the benefit of pulling in current events that are going on locally in the community as well as worldwide into the classroom, and how that can really engage students, and a lot of times, especially in government, can add to the lesson and make the lesson more meaningful and relevant to the students. This past week in Blacksburg, Westboro Baptist Church, which is not really associated with any Baptist church, it's more of a cult, came to Blacksburg to protest at Virginia Tech at the Jewish Community Center and across from the high school's middle school building, which they're all currently in the middle school because of the roof collapsing. And they protested, saying that the reason the roof collapsed was because the high school has gay and lesbian students in it, and a gay-straight alliance. So they protested holding signs that say, God hates fags, and just really inappropriate signs and comments and outrageous claims. So the town, they learned that Westboro was coming, of course. There were a lot of issues. The students weren't happy about it. They wanted to counter-protest. They were just disgusted that this would happen. And they were disgusted that it would happen right across from the school in the time when the middle school students are leaving and the high school students are coming. So in order to curb some of it, this town actually changed the traffic pattern so the students didn't have to pass right by the protesters. And a lot of the students went out and protested themselves, doing a counter-protest against them. It worked out as far as timing for a government class. They're discussing First Amendment freedoms, freedom of speech, freedom of assembly. So we were really able to tie that into the classroom, and having that, the students were so engaged, so into the lesson, and just really wanting to learn more about the rights and why a group like Westboro can do what they do. I just learned that that was a great way to tie in current events, to pull in the students' attention. And not that I would want this to happen, but just realizing that I should look for things going on in the community and around the world more to help the students become more interested in what we're learning. I took that, and I also talked about the Romanian Revolution and how the Romanians gained their basic rights through the revolution, which only took place in 1989, and then tied that into how the U.S. has had their rights for so long, although they haven't been perfect, and how we keep our rights through laws and constitution, not necessarily violent overthrow of the government. And the students really like that. They really like to hear these stories of different places and things that have really happened, and not just facts and figures. And it's something I think I knew, but I just really saw put into play this past week, and definitely will want to continue to use in the classroom.